Welcome back to Emergency Code Red, the only emergency room on YouTube where toxic behaviors, dating disasters, and relationship delusions get professionally diagnosed by who? None other than your host, Dr. Chocolate. And tonight, the red flags are in critical condition, okay? So we're gonna get into it. Y'all already know how we're gonna do it. So we are adding something to the show. So today we will add in the second date update. Last week I believe we did the water roses, and so y'all get to see about that. So second date update is where my local radio station. Uh, you call them and you want to check and see why somebody didn't reach back out to you after you guys went out on a date, and it just gets a little bit messy, because it's on the radio. So we're gonna check it out, right? So, anyways, we got the clips. You know how we do it. For the second date update, we'll just react to that right away. But this first clip, we're gonna go ahead and play it, and then we're gonna run it back and react. You know how we do it. So let's go ahead and listen in. Kyler, are you there?
I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years. We are in our mid 30s. I genuinely have love for him, and he is kind, supportive. Overall, we have a good time together, and we've built a bond.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Yes.
But here's where I'm struggling.
Here's the but.
After 6 years, he's not financially stable and starting to weigh on me in a way I can't ignore anymore. Now, I'm not perfect, as 2 years ago, I decided to quit my job and go back to school to be a speech therapist. I start grad in the fall. Period, queen. The arrangement was I go to school and he works, but he's not holding up his end of the bargain, as a lot of the time I have to cover the home and myself with me being part-time income.
Oof, the resentment is building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my life where I'm thinking about long-term goals, like stability, having kids, marriage maybe, and just building an overall secure life. I'm working hard toward my future, and I feel like I'm moving forward while he's kind of stuck.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
It's not that I expect him to be rich or perfect, but I do expect growth, consistency, and effort toward being a provider or at least an equal partner financially.
Yeah.
I've had conversations with him about this, and while he says he wants to do better, I haven't really seen that kind of change that matches the timeline we've been together. I have suggested school, career paths, and all I get is I want to be a truck driver, but I don't have a license.
He doesn't have a
A
driver's
CDL.
license? Or
You have to have a CDL to be a truck driver. It's a
go
specific thing.
Get it.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go get it. I want to be a truck driver, but I can't. Well, why? Because I don't have a license. So go get one.
That's the one thing you got to do.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm very supportive. I have found programs, give him money, but still 3 years plus later, I'm starting to climb my ladder and better myself. And it's like I have a kid that's constantly asking me, what are we going to do? Now I feel conflicted. On one hand, I love him and the history we have. On the other hand, I'm starting to feel like love alone is not enough to build the life that I want.
Yeah.
Am I wrong for feeling this way after 6 years? No. Am I wrong for feeling this way after 6 years?
Yeah.
And at what point do you stop believing in potential and start choosing yourself and your future?
That's crazy. We were just talking about this on another show about just, women and seeking that potential. Because, we will seek out that potential. We'll be like, he has potential. And we think, you know what? We can work with that. But you know what? Men don't look at women and be like, she got potential. Men look at women as being already where they want them to be. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. We are going to run it back. And then this time I am going to react as I run it back. Ooh, yeah, this is a good one. Everybody probably can relate.
I need some advice. I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years. We are in our mid 30s.
Okay, that's what I couldn't remember. Mid 30s. Okay, so 35, 34, 33 to 36, 38. Okay, got it. Okay, so we in our mid 30s. And by now we're supposed to be definitely either ending the path of where we at or, finishing school, finishing things like already centered to where we need to be. Unless you got that late start, which is understandable. But like she's in, so yeah, let's go ahead. This is gonna be good.
Genuinely have love for him, and he is kind, supportive. Overall, we have a good time together, and we've built a bond.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Yes.
But here's where I'm struggling.
Here's the but.
After 6 years, he's not financially stable and starting to weigh on me in a way I can't ignore anymore. Now,
Yeah, that's you. That's something right there because she can't ignore it, because 6 years, you comfortable by now. You already see what it is. He already relaxing on you, my girl. He already is comfortable with whatever it is that you're already doing for him. Like, yeah, 6 years, he's not about to do anything.
I'm not perfect, as 2 years ago, I decided to quit my job and go back to school to be a speech therapist.
Oh,
I start grad in the fall. Period, queen.
so you going back to school, what is he doing?
Hmm.
The arrangement was I go to school and he works, but he's not holding up
Okay.
his end of the bargain.
So he ain't even tried to get into nothing. You already enrolled in school. Y'all about to be late on the bills because he ain't. Come on now, bro. You show me support me getting my graduation, and then I already been supporting you, so we gonna rock out together. But see, it's looking pretty one sided on my guy over here. He's just really just look like he laying up. He's like one of them what we call it hobosexuals.
As a lot of the time, I have to cover the home and myself with me being part-time income.
Oof,
Stressed.
resentment is building.
Yeah.
What he say? Resentment is building. Yes, resentment is building. She getting stressed out. She's trying to be cool and calm for school. Like now you messing up everything. You're not even helping the girl out. Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my life where I'm thinking about long-term goals, like
Right.
stability, having kids, marriage maybe, and just building an overall secure life.
As we should in our mid 30s. We're supposed to be thinking about security. This is the time. Like we should be thinking about before that, but at mid 30s, you got no choice. Mid 30s, early 40s, you better get on top of it. You're already late.
I'm working hard toward my future, and I feel like I'm moving
Okay.
forward while he's kind of stuck.
Right. It sounds like a I thing. You know what I'm saying? She moving forward. He ain't moving. He's not interested in that. He's comfortable where he was at. He like what y'all already had. He doesn't want any more. You want more. You want to grow. He doesn't. He want to sit back and relax and do what he been doing. This is crazy.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
It's not that I expect him to be rich or perfect, but I do expect growth, consistency, and effort toward being a provider or at least an equal partner financially.
At least the equal partner, my brother. She is okay with the 50-50. So right now, you're not even giving 50-50. This is what she putting down right now. So at least can you bring the 50-50 to the table is what she asking you. She not even asking you to cover 100%. Sounds like you're not covering anything. Maybe you barely on the 10% range. We don't even know. But you're going to have to pick it up or you got to go.
Yeah.
I've had conversations with him about this, and while he says he wants to do better, I haven't really seen that kind of change that matches
Right.
the timeline we've been together. I have
Mm-hmm.
suggested school, career paths, and all I get is I want to be a truck driver, but I don't have a license.
Right, you got to go to school to get that, and they got plenty of programs. I'm not quite sure where they're located at, but like in California, there is truck driver programs, places that will pay for you if you low income or you don't have the money to pay. Like even the truck driving programs, some of them have that you might have to work for them for just a year. But hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pay for the school, and you got 1 year to give them, and after that, you can get on. So yeah, he probably not even interested. He just saying something to say something to her so she can leave him alone.
Doesn't have a
A
driver's license
CDL.
or
You have to have
okay.
a CDL to be a truck
Well,
driver. It's a
go
specific thing.
get it.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, go get it.
Go
I
get
want to
it.
be a truck driver, but I can't. Well, why? Because I don't have a
Right.
license. So go get one.
That's the one thing you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
thing.
Now I'm very supportive. I have found programs, give him money, but still 3 years plus later, I'm starting.
So she totally helping him. She didn't try to find a program for him for the truck driving. I'm pretty sure that's what she talking about. She didn't gave him money to go do something. So girl, what did he do with the money? 3 years later, he still ain't did nothing. What? So he using the money to do what? He didn't come back with no receipts or nothing showing and proving that he did anything. Yeah, my guy don't want to do a thing, and he's look cool with you taking care of him for sure. He just saying things to make you leave him alone for that moment. That's it.
To climb my ladder and better myself. And it's like I have a kid that's constantly asking me, what are we going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now I feel
Right, you hungry, he hungry. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there like, what we gonna eat, babe? What we, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got a dollar. He looking at you. That's crazy.
conflicted. On one hand, I love him and the history we have. On the other hand, I'm starting to feel like love alone is not enough to build the life that I want.
Yeah.
Right.
Am I wrong for feeling this way after 6 years? No. Am I wrong for feeling this way after 6 years?
Yeah.
And
Not at all. 6 years, it seems like you might have waited too late to even start feeling some kind of way, honestly. So let's keep it real. You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong. Don't let let's not let it get to 10 years, my girl. You know what I'm saying? Because we already too far in.
at what point do you stop believing in potential and start choosing yourself and your
Mm.
future?
At what point do you stop? Is love enough? Like Cisco said. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that was Cisco, it might have been somebody else, but for real, is love enough? Sometimes we do so many things for love, y'all. We just be in love. She just sees so much in him. Like she said, she see the potential in him. She loves the man. He's funny. She want to be with him. She would like to get married and have his babies, but he doesn't have the potential that she see. He doesn't even see for himself. So it's like when you trying to see something for somebody else, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You can't push him to see what you see. You know what they say? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. He is comfortable, and there's a lot of people that don't want to do much. There's a lot of people that think that they shouldn't have to work, that they shouldn't have to do this, and they shouldn't have to do that, and they should be able to just survive. And I get it. I don't want to do any of these things. You know, I think we shouldn't have to either, but I know we do. And so I guess that's the difference. So you got your people that be like, man, I'm gonna live off the land. I'm not about to do this. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But he's not even doing that. He ain't even going fishing and bringing the fish back. Like, do something. Meet the girl halfway. You know, I'm like, is he even washing clothes or doing anything, cleaning the house, cooking your breakfast, got your bath water run? Like, what is he doing? Is he doing house husband duties? You know, or you just not with it? But it sounds like you're not with it, and I feel so sorry for you, girl. And I hope that this is old and you done already made your decision. I hope you're not somewhere married with babies and still taking care of this man. Uh, oh, I'm sending you good vibes. I'm really hoping not because this is financial literacy gone wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy don't want no parts of it. He's not interested in helping you. He's only interested in being comfortable and loving on you and not doing much. He's cool with that. He's comfortable where you guys are and he would like to stay there. So for you, love, it's time for you to go before you start getting to that real money. Because that real money sound like it's coming your way, and you do not need to be taking care of that man because he ain't gonna never have your back. And you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get on, okay? That was pretty serious. There were some financial situations there that need to be worked on, that need to be addressed. And I don't even know if it's worth your time. I probably wouldn't even address them. My diagnosis and my orders would be to just leave. You know what I'm saying? Be done. Let him be your friend. Y'all gonna be good friends because y'all don't need to be together. Because, girl, if you are, you're gonna be paying for that wedding, that baby, and everything y'all have, okay? Everything. Well, all right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to the second date update. Well, we're gonna just react as it play, guys. That's what we're gonna do. Gonna just go ahead and react as it plays because I don't have time to try to replay this. It's pretty long, anyways. Let's just go ahead and get into it.
Out. You went on a date with Marsha, you had a good time, and you got ghosted on. CK and Carmen, B95, second date update.
Yo, how's it going, guys? Yeah, listen, so me and Marsha, we went to dinner. We hung out at River Park for a while. We had a really nice time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she seemed really attracted to me, which is, you know, obviously is a great way to start out. You know, we had great conversation. We were drinking, having just a nice time.
You know what's funny about the way you worded that? I don't know if anybody caught this. You said it seemed like she was really attracted.
I caught it. I was like, wait, what? What? Why he say it? Was he attracted to her? Because he did say it like I'm like, are you ugly? Do no one's attracted to you? It seems like ladies don't like him.
To me, which was really nice. I'm like, are you attracted to her too?
Oh.
I'm sure he is, but you're right. That is kind of.
I was like, that is an interesting way of wording it.
Well, you know, you kind of like you want to get that. Somebody can give you that vibe where it's like, I think they were feeling me. I could tell they were feeling me.
She was really feeling me. She liked me. I could tell.
Well, clearly he's feeling her because here we are.
Yeah,
right?
That's true. That's true.
Exactly.
All right.
I knew I was feeling her. I thought she was feeling me. You know.
Go ahead, on Nick. Go ahead.
I just felt like I was hitting all the right buttons. You know, we started holding hands, having just a really like deep conversation. And that's kind of when things started to get a little physical, you know, especially because we had some drinks in us. We both kind of knew at that point, you know, where we were headed exactly.
Right, they headed to his house, some little first date shenanigans, some little one night standers.
Exactly, like where the night was headed. So
yeah, it was one of those things where the vibes were there. So you're like, you know, we could both feel it's gonna end well.
Yeah, we went back to my place, and you know, I handle my business. You know, I put in the work.
He handled his business. He put in the work. Now I'm scared for him because he's saying this to the people on the radio before they even get Miss Marsha on the phone, right? like as a man. But you know what? Apparently, he was thinking he put in that work because he said that. So he had to put in that work, right, guys? That means he did his thing. He did his big one with the way he talking, right? Let's go.
So it was like getting in a workout.
Most men would say that, okay.
He said, I handled business. I put in the work. It was the equivalent to going to the gym.
All right, so he did his thing, is what he's saying. He did his big one.
Right.
But that, you know, and then the next morning, I never heard back from her. She,
Bruh, what? You did your big one? And how you did your big one and never heard back from her? That's crazy.
just left. No text, no calls, nothing. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
Okay, well, you know what? That's where we step in. We're going to get Marsha on the phone. I mean, you said you handled business.
Right.
Yeah.
So I expect to hear from Marsha that you handled business.
Yeah.
Yeah, what y'all think Marsha gonna say? All I know, if Marsha didn't call and text you after you handled business, baby, you did not handle no business, okay? Because there's no way a woman is not going to be trying to call and text after you handle business. What? We can't let that go. It's very rare for you guys to be handling business anyway. A lot of y'all ain't what y'all think y'all are. So if he really did lay down that law, Marsha would have hit him back. But let's go ahead.
This is a good turnout. The same, at least, feeling that you got. So we'll see.
I got no doubts in my mind.
All right, well, let's see what Marsha has to say. We're going to do this next. CK and Carmen, B95. We're right in the middle of a second date update. Nico said he handled business, put in that work, but Marsha still ghosted on him. CK and Carmen, B95, I believe we got on the phone now.
Hello?
Good morning. Is this Marsha?
Yeah.
Hey, Marsha, how you doing? It's CK and Carmen from B95. Good morning.
Marsha started laughing because Marsha already know what it is. Because, see, this is a local radio station, y'all. So for us here, if you listen to the radio, then you know what's up. Oh, man, I'm weak. She started laughing.
Good morning.
Wow.
That didn't sound too exciting.
Sure did it. Well, Marsha, the reason we're calling you is because we do this thing called a second date update, where we would love for you to come on the radio, talk about a date that you recently went on, but we got to have your permission before we continue this phone call. Are you good with that?
At least they ask for permission, right? That's super cool. They don't just try to get her. I mean, they already got her by calling her, but they don't just keep talking to her without asking for permission. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to y'all.
I mean, I know. I mean, I listen to you guys. I know what this is.
So is that a yes?
Can we keep recording?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, now
All right.
I'm worried. Now I'm worried.
I'm not going to play around. I'm not going to have you guess because I can tell that you're already a little annoyed by us. Nick is who you went on the date with. Tell us about your date with Nick.
We even joked about. We both listen to you guys, and like, I can't believe it. Okay.
She said, okay, y'all want to do this? Is this what you want to do? Let's go.
The date itself was great. I mean, I don't want to embarrass the guy, so I don't want to really get into it with you. You know, like I don't want to.
Okay, this is sounding really bad. I can already tell. You're like, I don't want to embarrass him, so I don't want to tell the full story. But, I mean, that's kind of the way the second date update works. Now, if you can kind of help us out and give us even an inkling of what happened.
Yeah, like at some point, did you at least enjoy some of the dates?
I mean, we had a good at first. Like, you know, the date part of it, like the dinner, like
she don't want to talk about
all that. Like that was flirty and fun.
Because he said he put it down. She over here trying to avoid the sexual part of it, as you can tell. She just want to talk about the day. She don't know what he done told them.
Like that was good, but then I don't know. Yeah. Did he mention to you?
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We know that the date was good enough to get back and do a little something later on. And he said he put in work. Yeah. Now I need to know what happened from your side.
Well,
yeah.
So yeah, did he mention that he sweats a lot? Like, when he works out, I guess he sweats a lot, I guess. And then, like he was, I don't know if he was nervous or something. I don't know. It just seemed like he wouldn't stop sweating. And so it's just like so much sweat. And then on top of that,
she said, so much sweat. Oh, God.
that was weird. Like he just kept rubbing my earlobes and he kissed my earlobes and he dropped sweat in my eye. And it's like,
He dropped sweat in her eye. Now, I have had sweat dropped in my eye before from a man. And the thing was, it didn't bother me because he was putting it down. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we know Nick wasn't putting it down. She tripping on the eye sweat.
like that was weird. And then he kept saying that he was about to put it down, and then he put it down all right for about 2 minutes, and then he was done. And
2 minutes. Imagine calling the radio to find out why somebody ghosts you, thinking you put it down, to find out that she ain't feel the same way is crazy.
like I'm at the point where like, okay, I'm all set. Like I know he's not the guy. Like
Yeah, because you could get to that point where you're like, this is going to be the last time.
Awkward and everything.
First and last time.
yeah,
You know, you're like, damn. I got this sweaty beast on me. Real good. You know
like,
what? We're sitting here talking like he's not on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
We have Nick on the phone with us right
no,
now.
I know. I mean, I listen to you guys.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know. I'm
Nick?
just like, what am I going to do? But he put me here talking to you. So
That's
like,
true.
here we go.
Nick.
Yeah, listen. Did she tell you what her thermostat was set to? Me talking about me sweating.
My boy Nick tried to come back with the thermostat. Like, it's hot in her house. Like, bruh.
I don't know what kind of normal person has their thermostat set to 80 degrees, but the second I walked in there, I was dripping.
I mean, maybe you're just a hot body, and then, you know, when two bodies come together, it gets a little hotter.
I mean, 80 is pretty hot, especially when you're putting in work. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, sweating in somebody's eye and dripping all over somebody, and then, I mean, she said it herself. He put in work for about 2 strong minutes.
Ooh.
I mean, so the thing is, he didn't lie. He did put in work for himself.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit
like,
of an exaggeration. 2 minutes is a little crazy to say that publicly.
He said it's crazy to say that publicly. He upset about the publicly, but he called the radio. You cannot be upset, sir. You called the radio station to find out why she ghosted you. And now you know, and you want to get mad because she's saying something publicly. You just literally told these people on the radio that y'all had sex on the first night y'all met. Like, who should be embarrassed? Both of y'all, like, man, what?
You wanted to know. Truth hurts, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh.
That's true. And, you know, in her defense, she did, you know, say, or she was even trying not to say much about the date.
And I brought the worst out of her.
Yeah.
That was my fault.
But, I mean, as you can tell, she wasn't as pleased as you were during the date and, well, in the finale, too.
Ooh,
I mean, the date worked out. The date itself worked out because it got her back to the spot.
That's true.
You
That's
know, I
true.
mean, she was feeling him to the point before he got all sweaty and stuff.
I mean, because they even did say that they talked about, you know, the show and stuff. So they had some things in
There was
common.
some things in common there.
You have to have chemistry, like, in a lot of ways. And
my girl said you gotta have chemistry in a lot of ways. She really meant one way. Because everything else was cool except for that. She said it a lot of ways. You mean the one way. The main way. The main event is what she means. He didn't have the chemistry she needed there. When they got down to it, he couldn't do what she wanted him to do. Everything else was good to go, but he didn't put it down. He thought he did, though. That's the sad part. My boy thought he did. Was she faking it? Like, what was she doing for the boy to think he did that?
didn't have chemistry in all the ways that you have to have it.
And that could really mess up a vibe with someone. Like, everything could be good until it gets to that. And if that's bad, unfortunately, intimacy is very important when it comes to relationships or situationships.
I just think that's crazy to say all that. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of an embellishment.
Okay, well, here's the thing. She didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
That's what leads me to believe she's just telling her truth.
Right. Do you think she'd be lying about this?
Yeah. I mean, she tried her best to not be like, hey, let me tell you what really happened. She did her best to not do that.
She did.
So here's the thing, Nick. I know it probably hurts to hear all this. And then, like you said, you ain't got to say all that in the public.
And it's understandable.
You know, I mean, the reality of it is, it's just you guys are not compatible.
Right.
And, I mean, a second date ain't going to happen. Is it fair to say that, Nick?
Sounds like you're right.
All right.
Po Nick, Po Nick, Po Nick. Man down, Nick. My boy down bad, y'all. Would y'all call the show if you went on a date and the person you went on a date with didn't reach back out to you after that? Like, would you want to know why, or would you just let it go? Well, anyways, in my neighborhood, they be wanting to know. And they be calling. They be getting the information they don't want to know. Well, Nick, I'm sorry it didn't go your way. Bro, next time you should watch before you say putting it down. I'm gonna need you to go do some practicing in some hot weather. Like go work out in the gym, get your towel together so you can catch the sweat before you get to the next girl because hey, the ladies ain't liking it. And don't say that you beat it down before that they let you know. Um, that's what I gotta say for you, Nick. And Marsha, girl, go get that thing beat up. Go ahead, girl. Go get that thing beat up. This has been the second update, y'all, and we did not get a second date. Okay, the second date update did not get a second date. We are left at what we have, nothing at all, guys. Oh my God, this has been emergency code red, and there was all kind of emergencies here, as you can see. Hopefully, we helped out. Yes, please get your emergency kit and put some bandages on this because this really hurt. Let's go. See you guys next week. Hit that like button, share, comment, and all of that good stuff.